defense has come together so far?
I feel like we come together really closely. We just been trying to do the little things, and the little things really what changes a game. And you try to make the big plays, but also you just got to make the routine plays, and that's one thing we've just been working on.
Yeah, and on offense, I think you got one carry maybe over the weekend. How do you feel, I guess, on those 4th and shorts where they don't call your number? It feels like it's pretty successful when you get the ball.
I mean, we trust everybody in here. We all here for a reason, and I know we just like to do a lot of hurry up tempo, and that's something that we're known for. So I mean, I wasn't mad or anything like that. I believed that we were gonna get the first down, but the outcome wasn't that. But still, I believe that we were gonna get it.
I'm curious, JJ, what does a practice look like for you in terms of trying to squeeze in some reps with the running back room? How much are you over there doing that? It's kind of like a side quest or something. I don't know.
I mean, they do a really good job of just having me go on both fields, but I still mainly focus on the defensive side. I just maybe come in like after meetings and just do extra film and extra study. And do extra walkthroughs with running backs or something like that. But it's really not like a big toll on me just because I did it in high school, I did it at Auburn, so it's just something that I'm blessed to be able to do, so it's really not a big toll on me.
JJ, as one of the leaders on this team, what does the next week look like for you in trying to sort of rally the troops?
Just to get better. It was a tough loss, and I give my kudos to LSU. It's hard to go into Death Valley and win, and our expectation was to win no matter what. And, we really just got to look ourselves in the mirror and just critique yourself. Are you giving your all to the team, and are you just doing the small things? And for me, it looks like just going back to the basics, the fundamentals, and just being able to, see my keys and see when it's pass or see when it's run, and just get back to those little fundamental things, because at the end of the day, the little things does matter, and if we make more big contesting plays, I mean, we'll come out victorious.
Going off of that, being back in the building today, where do you sense this team is at mentally after that loss?
You can feel that life's gonna life, like we lost. But at the end of the day, I feel like Coach Kiffin came up here and did a great job of just letting us know that we still control our destination. And us losing, yes, you gonna feel it, but you can't just dwell in it, because at the end of the day, we do have more games to play, and we still want to leave a mark here that no one else has left. So I just feel like we just keep going, put our head down, and just work harder, and like I keep on saying the little things, but the little things are big for us, and that's something we harp on a lot. So we just want to emphasize that and just do those things.
Lane just came back in here and added that I guess somebody talked with him yesterday that's been around here for a while, that to make it a positive that the fan base was so extremely upset after that loss, and that it used to not be like this, that it was more of like a all shucks, we played them close, almost won at Tiger Stadium attitude. For somebody who's grown up and kind of now been a part of these expectations changing, how do you kind of view the shift that's come here?
Yeah, like same as Lane said, like we came in to beat LSU at Death Valley, and how our fans felt, like, I mean, the same way we felt, we felt like we were supposed to go in and handle our business and leave with a win, but things just went the other way. And like I said, I give kudos to LSU for playing hard and doing what they did. They got great players over there, great coaches. But at the end of the day, we control what we can control. And our outcome we wanted was a win. And, you just have those thoughts in your head of this play, that play, or that crucial play. But it was all the little things that maybe the fans didn't see, but we knew, and that's something that why I came back is to change the way our fans think. Like maybe back then they knew it was gonna go into Death Valley and lose, but they just wanted to go just to go because it was Baton Rouge. But I'm grateful that I am back here and we have changed the way that people think about Ole Miss. There you go.
Cayden, now that you guys have had a couple days to kind of digest all this, just what's the mood feeling around this team right now?
It's devastating, of course. It's just a time that we got to lean on one another. We know that fans are not going to be on our side, media is not going to be on our side, so we just got to be there to pick one another up, keep motivating each other, and then we got to go 1-0.
I'm curious when you say that about fans and media. Do you mean social media? What leads you to say that, I guess?
I mean, we know how this day and age is. When you win, everybody celebrates you. When you don't, you're on the opposite side of that. So it's just sometimes it's better just to stay off social media and just focus on what we have in-house and just go 1-0.
How much after a loss social media stuff do you get? I mean, obviously you're not soliciting it, but how much of it ends up in your DMs or your mentions or whatnot?
I mean, after a game like that, I mean, social media is not really anything I'm focused on. You just got to just do better next time. I don't know.
After the game Saturday, Jackson was pretty devastated. I don't know what the word would best use, but something along those lines. I know he's kind of a leader on this team. In moments like this, do guys like you almost have to pick him up as opposed to him being the leader throughout the season?
I mean, yeah, Jackson's always going to be there for us. He's always going to pick me up, pick Trey up, pick anyone else up if we have a problem. So it's just we got to be there to pick one another up, and we were there for him Saturday, and we're going to continue to be there for one another.
I don't know what Trey's status is. Obviously, I'm not asking you to tell me, but in the couple of games where you guys haven't had him in the second half, the offense is bogged down at times. How different is the offense without Trey, and how much of a challenge is it to become efficient when you might not have him?
I mean, our biggest focus, especially with all the guys that we brought in, was to just not have a fall off whether anybody steps out. We just got to keep the momentum rolling, and I feel like there is no drop off in the room that we have.
Obviously not the results you guys wanted, but kind of what does this game mean, a game like this and an environment like that mean for you guys moving forward? How does it kind of help you prepare for the rest of the season?
I mean, yeah. I mean, if you look at the stats and if you really just watch the game tape, I mean, we were leading the entire game except for 2 minutes at the end of the game. So I don't think it's anything like the environment got to us or the crowd noise got to us. We just got to finish better. Yeah.
When you come off of a one-play game like that, how opportune is this bye week for you guys to kind of reset?
I mean, it's great. It's a good time to just get our bodies back under us. We have a lot of guys banged up, and we just got to get in the treatment room, get in the cold tubs, and just really use this time to get back healthy.
Does it still feel like everything is in front of you guys for this team?
I mean, of course. I mean, we always control our own destiny. We just got to go 1-0 and keep stacking days.
What was it like for, again, obviously not the result you wanted, but what was it like for you Saturday night to kind of be that top target, felt like, for most of the game?
I mean, yeah, just like I've always said, coming up here, I mean, it doesn't matter really about the stats or anything because we didn't get the result that we wanted at the end of the day, so that really doesn't matter to me. Thank you, guys.
Ulysses, just kind of the obvious question, what did that touchdown run feel like for you with kind of the way this season's gone in terms of production?
It felt great, man, just to be back out there with those guys. I definitely showed a lot of emotion. I was definitely excited, but, it was good, though. I felt good.
Are you surprised that you hadn't gotten more action heading into the last game?
No, not really. I can just, control what I can control. But at the end of the day, I was just excited to be back out there with those guys.
What have the last few weeks been like for you?
I just been preparing hard each and every week. Just preparing with the O-line, preparing with, Jackson and all the other guys and stuff like that, just to make sure, I'm on top of things and being able to go out there and make plays.
I'm assuming you went into the season expecting in the first half of the year to have a bigger role than you had. Mm-hmm. Was it frustrating to not have that role?
I don't think it was really just frustrating. It was just, more of a just, like I said earlier, just controlling what I can control. And, I was just glad I got the opportunity to go out there and they called my name and do what I do.
Do you feel that performance earned a bigger role moving forward? Do you anticipate a bigger role moving forward?
I mean, I don't really think so. Everybody know my role here. Everybody know what I contribute and know what I, bring to this team. So, I mean, I'm just continue to just be me and be myself and, go out there and make plays for my team.
Were you told why you weren't getting, I guess the workload that we were expecting going in?
I wasn't told anything. Just kind of like I said, I've just been going through the season, just being able to just controlling what I can control, and just whenever my name is called, just go out there and make plays.
And I guess is there an element moving forward with the bye week too, but how fresh do you feel?
I feel really fresh. My body feels good. It's a tough loss that we had, but it's also a lesson as well too. For us to just go about this week or whatever and just continue to strive and do better.
Maybe you haven't or don't know, but I mean, maybe you've been heard about just the first 6 weeks, 7 weeks of the support of the fans wanting to see you more out there in the offensive capacity. I mean, what does that mean to you that these fans have been literally kind of begging to see you play more?
It definitely, it means a lot. It shows a lot of support. Just even when I go out there, the crowd is just screaming "do" and all that types of stuff. So, it's definitely fun to see those fans, show that type of support. And I was just glad to be out there and just making plays.
How have you managed to stay positive through all this? I feel like not everybody would have the resilience.
Mm-hmm. We just, like Kiffin talks about it all the time, just going through adversity. You can't just lay down and just be low at all times. Like, just always being positive and just figuring a way out how to get better each and every day to just be great.
I think when this first became a topic, like about a month ago, Lane said that, I guess, he was playing the best two guys that were practicing. Do you feel that way? Do you feel like maybe something dropped off during practices for you?
Yeah, like I said, I can only, control what I can control. I mean, I was just blessed with the opportunity for when my name, gets called, and everybody know my role on the team, so you know what it is. So when my names get called out there, I'm able to go out there and make plays.
And that celebration at the end, can you kind of explain that?
Yeah, definitely, man. When I scored, I just started beating my chest and kind of just talking to the crowd. I was just so excited to be back out there and just do what I do.
Lane mentioned earlier, I think even today, just a little bit ago, I guess he met with you and had a good conversation. I think he said he was proud of you. What was that conversation like from your perspective?
It was a good conversation. He just always kind of talks to me and kind of keep it always positive with me at all times. But, he definitely was proud of me. Everybody was just proud of me to see me go back out there and just make plays and do what I normally do.
Pass protection kind of seems like it might be an area of improvement for the backs as a whole. What do you guys make of that? What's the assessment of that, and how can you improve that going forward?
We definitely looked at it from today. I think for me it was kind of just horrible at times, but we definitely gonna look at it more and just kind of get better and more to be able to just protect Jackson at all times so he can make plays as well.
Do you think that's like a weight room thing or like a technique kind of thing?
No, it's just probably just a technique thing. That's about it. But we're gonna do everything we can to protect him so he can make plays too.
Questions? Okay. Thank you.
Appreciate y'all.